Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna be doing this get to know me / story time while I do my makeup. It's no for specific reason, I'm just doing makeup for you guys. I'm gonna be doing a lot of random videos like this for now because I'm trying to figure out the flow of this channel. I have a gaming channel though that I have been posting. I have a lot of plans for. That one's gonna be in the flow, so if you're interested in that, it's in the description. Okay, so actually, let me briefly just introduce myself in this channel. So this channel is gonna be, well, the idea is for it to be very spiritual themed. Like, it's not gonna be like me preaching all the time and, you know, like just spiritual. So everything I do or post on this channel is gonna be relating to some sort of learning something for the day or the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, the root of it is gonna be very spiritual. So there's a lesson to be learned in each video, basically. That's just who I am. I can't really help it. That's, especially 3 years ago, I've dedicated my life into spirituality. So it's definitely a big part of me. So I can't help but preach. So that's what this channel is based off. That's what I'm going for right now. And my socials, if you're interested. It's gonna be in the description. But, okay. So that's that. This story time, it's gonna be about this motherfricker hit me while I was parked, and I thought he was a customer because I'm a dasher. I thought he was a customer, and I was behind him for a good minute. Like, how do you go back without looking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who drives backwards and not look for a good minute?
No.
Like,
no.
Who does that? I don't get it. Like, especially the people around where I live, like, people drive like they're they're freaking idiots, bro. Like, idiots. No freaking wonder we have so many. I want to cuss so bad, but I don't know if that's allowed. I'll probably do an experimental video with cussing and see how that goes. But for now, we're gonna like do the freaking frippin', floopin', all of that. For now, so I don't get you too mad at me. Anyways, but yeah, like, a lot of people are freaking terrible drivers around here. Like, I literally get hit. I mean, almost hit all day, every day. But I dodge him like, whoa.
Oh no.
You better. But he hit me, and you know what, let me start with the makeup. Oh my god. Okay, did I mention that this is gonna be makeup? Okay, disclaimer, I don't really do this is a new thing I'm doing because I'm kind of starting over. I'll get to deeper why as the videos flow by, but yeah, it's just a new thing and I'm trying to figure it out. So yeah, let's see, how do I do it? It's a Revlon, that Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh spray. Actually, from the few times I'm using it, it seems to work well, although I take pride in my skin routine. So, and I have realized or noticed that my skin has been getting really good, at least the texture wise. So that's a big thing with makeup, and my makeup has been looking pretty good, and I'm assuming that's because maybe it's not so much the products, but maybe more so my skin routine. I don't know, but yes. Okay, but as far as I'm concerned, I think I like it.
Doing amazing.
It's refreshing, and it's a 3-in-1, so we're gonna do that. I think you're supposed to draw on your face. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do this e.l.f. Ultimate Blending. e.l.f. Ultimate Blending. I feel so weird doing that. I don't know if this is for me, but we're just gonna go with it. Okay, let that dampen or whatever. Flawless Satin Foundation, e.l.f. And what is it? Light Ivory, Warm Yellow Undertones, which I pretty much am, I think. But the darker, I think, the more like red olive I am. But the lighter, I'm more like yellow with like beige or something, like tan. Like when I'm light, I'm not actually like super light. If that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense. Oh, excuse the brow, by the way. I know it's like a big old gap. Like, I did it a little too much. I hate when I do that. It's just because like I'll get ahead of myself. I'll be like, oh, that looks so good. Let me do more. Let me clean it up. And then I end up getting a whole gap. Anyways, just don't mind that. It's the power of makeup, right? Anyways, so, okay. Where am I in the story? Okay. Oh yeah, so he hit me. And
oh my God!
I was not in my right mind. I was having a pretty bad day. Well, few days. And so when we got out the car to check, I thought he was the customer. So the first thing I was just like, okay, are you the customer? Do you live here? He doesn't even live there, like, and I don't see no uniform. Like, what are you there for? I mean, he's probably like at a buddy's place. Damn, bro. That looks light, but I think I could fix it, right? I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting. I have no idea. But okay. Anyways, so I thought he was the customer. He's not. He doesn't even live there. And I was just so annoyed. I didn't know what to do, and I was trying to work. Oh my God, bro. And I wasn't in my right mind, okay? I wasn't in my right mind. So he gave the idea to pay me $50 because I was like, you know what? I checked and I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. I mean, I knew deep down that I shouldn't have been like, it's fine. But my dumb freaking asshole, bro. My dumbass was just like, yeah, you know what, it's okay, it's whatever, I just want to go. I don't feel like calling the po-po at all. So I was trying to just get out of there and finish my dash. But I ended up regretting it because we agreed that I should be compensated, right? I should be given something. He said he feels bad, and I was like, oh, well, I don't know.
You stupid!
He was like, okay, $50. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you for the thought. And then I decided, as I cleared up my mind, I was like, you know what? I deserve more, especially since I did find out that I was injured a little bit, and I actually checked again the damages, and it did damage more on a part that was already damaged, so that was annoying. And I looked up the pricing for that. It was like $250 to $300, something like that. You know, just things like that were popping up, and I was like, okay, it should be at least, like, I need to ask for at least another $50. So I asked for another $50 because he was a guy that I knew actually from high school. We're gonna call him Michael. So anyway, and he, as far as I remember, like, he seemed pretty nice, and I just felt bad for the guy, honestly. And I was trying to be nice because I thought I'd give him a break, you know. We're both in this world young, trying to figure it out. Okay, AOA Studio F12 powder brush, I guess. Oh, it didn't even, yeah, it did. And then I'm gonna use the True Match L'Oreal Warm. Yeah. Okay. So, you know, I feel bad. I was like, okay, let me take it easy on him. And that's what this whole video is based on, basically. It's okay to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have a nice heart in this cruel world. But you have to remember, it is a cruel world, and people, like most of the people in this world, are cruel, and they love to prey on those with a gold heart. So when it comes to situations like this that is serious, don't let them go easy, or at least have some sort of legal agreement, not just a civil agreement. Because let me tell you, I called the cops after this happened. You know, I was like, oh, I messed up, or shoot, I messed up. Well, I called. I was like, hey, what can I do from here? What's your legal advice? Basically, I have to spend money to hopefully make money suing him, or get him to make another civil agreement. Because they can't do anything. Legally, they can't do anything. So I should have called. So that's my advice. You really should. Okay, when it's cases like this, you definitely need to get the police involved. Now, the reason I didn't want to get the police involved is because I have past trauma with them. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm one of those people.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
You know what I'm saying? But as I've been healing, because this is before I was, this was when I was during my healing process, and I was not in a good place, right? Not in the right mindset. This was me in the midst of the process. But now I'm healer. I'm in a more healed place, specifically with Policia. So, I definitely have a clear mind, and looking back, I'm like, okay, that was not a good way to deal with that situation. Just breathe and make sure you do get legal help, because things like this, you do need legal backup, let's say. You know, because you deserve to be compensated. You don't want to get screwed over, no matter how nice you think the guy was. Okay. So, yes. That's basically what I really want to bring attention to, is the fact that it is so okay to have a beautiful heart. It's so okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a beautiful heart. It's a beautiful thing to be a sensitive or an empath, or just a regular damn, like, human being that has being feelings and it feels for other beings equally. You feel me? Like, it's a beautiful thing. That's what this world's about. Love and respect, okay? For everyone, especially for your own, you know. But you have to remember, you have to put yourself first, especially in cases like this. Put yourself first. Okay? Because I have a lot of experience in the past, apparently even now, with people taking advantage. And I do it to myself, so really, especially at this point, I only have myself to blame. But I'm here to tell you that don't make the same mistake as me, okay? Especially if you're not a minor, you feel me? Like, you're at an age where you can make better decisions. Like, you know better. Don't do that. Think better, okay? Think of yourself. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, okay? It's only bad to be selfish when you're just in it for yourself. Then that's like, okay, that's not the point of the world, you know what I'm saying? That's not the point of living this life, you know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be sticking together. But at the end of the day, it is all about you first. Because how can you serve the world or make the world serve you and evolve, keep it moving, if you don't have yourself, like if you're not taking care of yourself? Because then you're just spreading, it's just more adding on to the more negative energy in this world, which we don't need. Okay, it's already bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of experimenting. I have no idea what this is, but that's what I'm using. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. But this is AOA Studio F11. I guess fan brush? I don't know. Okay. So, yes. If you think that you should, like, if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I don't need to get the clips involved. Like, I knew this guy. Like, I can trust him. No. Don't be fooled. Okay? That's a 50-50 shot you're doing. You feel me? So, definitely learn from this. Don't be fooled. Don't let people take advantage of you. Especially you sweethearts out there. Okay? Alright, what's next? I guess blush, right? We're gonna be doing this gouache blush, multicolor blush, 50 pink pie. Okay. So, now on to the get to know me part. A little bit about my past. I have been, I hate to say it, I've been mentally tortured my whole life by my family and people I really care about, because, you know, your family first. It's like yourself first, and so therefore I attracted, along with my trauma, so that's how it starts. Because your family, what am I saying? Okay, so in a child's world, your family is like number one. It's like your whole world. And so it's like, the best way to describe it is, you know how that's saying, oh, it all starts with you first. It all starts with you. Well, same with this case. It all starts with your family. Because that's where you come from. That's where you grow up and learn from. Or, you know, your guardians, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. But it looks cool, right? Okay. So, came from a bad upbringing. And so I attracted. Just like how it starts with you, you attract. First with mirroring who you are. Well, in this case, I was mirroring where I came from. And, you know, partially it is my fault. And, you know, you do have to eventually come to acceptance that some or most of your trauma comes from you, because you're the one who has control of your reaction and how you take it. For the most part. I mean, more so when you hit a certain age of, like, an understanding. Because eventually you do get an understanding where it's like no excuse. It's up to you to kind of work on your issues and come to accept and, you know, have a more adult or evolved point of view. When you get into a certain age. So I guess I experienced it earlier because I was determined to heal and to grow and really get into spirituality. In fact, this was an accident, getting into spirituality. I didn't mean to get into spirituality, it just kind of happened because I was really determined to heal, and I don't know, universe heard my prayers. As I was willing to heal, the universe was like, okay, let me give you the tools, and I followed. And spirituality is what came up. Oh, this is Elf Golden Bronzer. I'm just using them all. Using this Studio AOA F17. Yeah, anyways, so yeah. And I did realize, especially recently, that I really betrayed myself. Most of my traumas came from me because I betrayed myself by being too nice or too open to the wrong people multiple times. That's the worst part. Continuously. And, you know, I wasn't... Even when I was aware, I continuously attracted and allowed these terrible people, same terrible people, to come in and to continuously give them like chances after chances after chances, because I was determined. I have this mentality of no man left behind. But let me tell you, from personal experience, there is such thing as leaving a man behind, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, leaving no man behind is pretty intense. Like, it's nice to have that mentality to a certain extent. And that's the thing. You have to, like, really recognize when it's time to let go. Because let me tell you, I still kind of do, but I have a hard time understanding when I should let go. Like, I have a really bad letting go process. I'm just not wired that way. I don't know. I'm so passionate and caring logically, because I'm more of a logical person than an emotional person, but you know, like, I'm all about justice, and clearly I don't have justice for myself, because it's like I fight for everyone so passionately and deeply and hard or intensely, but except for myself, I don't give myself that love. And it's probably because it's a trauma, inner child trauma thing. But anyways, so what am I doing? This is a color, I think Color Girl. This is so old, but I really like the colors and the formula, so, but it's Color Girl, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna use this brown. And yeah, okay. So I realized that I need to really give myself self-love and respect and recognize these traumas and these trauma responses and trauma coping mechanisms and all of that. And then it turned into like spirituality. Spirituality really like saved me. So thank you, universe, because you know the thing is, some people either get jealous, envious, or like just nasty in general. Like, how come God chose you? Like, it's not about God choosing me, it's the fact that I chose it. Because I don't think I believe in God anymore. I believe that we all, but universe kind of is like a whole. It's like source. It's like all in one, all knowing energy, and they help us because of that. You know, we help each other. We evolve the world physically while they evolve us in a spiritual way. You know what I'm saying? In a mentally, in a physical, actually, mind, body, soul in a way, because they help us. They make everything because universe is the universe. You know what I'm saying? So we're just the physical manifestation of the universe, I believe, and that's why I believe we're the gods. Every living thing. But we're just on top of the food chain because, you know, humans, we're just built different. So it's not like God chose me, it's more so I chose it. And that's the thing you guys really need to realize is you need to stop with the victiming energy. You gotta really, because people think that this whole healing or spirituality or, you know, religion, the non-toxic ones anyways, is all sunshine and rainbows. It's not. You have to, like, you can't just pray for things to come to you. Like, yeah, sure, but you have to work with it. You can't just expect things to come to you all the way. Like, no, that's not how anything works. Everything is all about teamwork. All about teamwork. So that's really the key. You know what I'm saying? One cannot coexist without the other. Teamwork, duh. That's literally the one true law of life. Teamwork. We're all in this together. There is no doing anything alone. Okay, it's impossible. Nothing is that powerful. Otherwise, it would make the whole yin-yang theory, like, and universe fall apart. Like, totally into shiz. Yeah, no. We need one and the other. Does that make sense? Probably. Yeah, I'm sure that makes sense. At least enough. You get what I'm saying. So, spirituality saved me. But in order for spirituality to save me, I had to save myself. By letting go and letting in new into my life and getting rid of the old and really accepting what is and what could be, you know, being open and all of that. And that's how I got 3 years later into a whole different me. Like, I'm a completely different me. Like, I know a lot of people who say that, but most people who say that are a lot older. I'm only 22. I'm 22 years old. Most people, I've realized, and mind you, since from a very young age, I've only connected with older people, especially adults, more so adults. But, you know, adults don't really get along with me at the time because I'm a kid. I'm a little jit. Like, who's gonna, you know? But I always connected with older people. I never really got along with people my age. Now, I noticed that a lot of people say what I'm saying now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll say the same things, but I'm not even half their age. And I'm already saying things they're saying right now. Does that make sense? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like I'm better than anybody else. It's literally not that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you can be it too. You can evolve too. You can be at this level too. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be open. You have to be willing. You have to be accepting, and not just accepting of, like, the good to be allowed into your life, but you also have to be accepting of the darkness. A lot of people are afraid of darkness. In fact, a lot of religions try to make it seem like darkness is such an evil thing, but no, darkness is so needed. It's so needed. It's a part of life. Death, come on now. You can't live without death. Like, so it's literally like, oh no. So, yeah, I'm very mixed, by the way. Like, the most dominant thing about me is Puerto Rican. Like, a little percentage, so I'm a very mixed being. Okay, anyways, what am I saying? I guess my whole point is, as I think I'm done with my look, my whole point is, I think, is Jesus. It seems like I'm preaching, like I'm trying to convince you to the spirituality. No, I'm trying to get you into, listen, spirituality is not a religion. It is just a state of being. It is a state of increasing your evolution, your growth, your rise of the phoenix, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to look at it as. You can even look at it as religion if you want to take it that far. But spirituality, it's literally like denying air. You can't deny spirituality. You can call it whatever you want. You can even say you're Christian. Spirituality is in Christian. In fact, it is talked about. It is practices are talked about in the Bible. Some, you know what I'm saying? There's spirituality in everything. Spirituality is literally life. It's literally life. Like, I don't know why people get offended with just hearing the word spirituality, like some cult or something. Like, it's not like that at all. Let me tell you, I've been in the cult. Okay, we're not gonna go there, but maybe another story. But yes, don't be taken advantage of. Stand up for yourself. Have love and respect for yourself. That is the basic law in life. Law to yourself. First step. Gotta have love and respect for yourself. Recognize when it's time to go. Recognize the difference. Okay, recognize. Just really recognize. Pay attention. Don't try to make excuses. Oh, maybe I should do the brows. Yeah. Don't try and make excuses. Okay, because you come first. Check with yourself. See if you feel right about the situation. And if something's off, listen to it. Don't doubt it. Like, your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. So valid. Just remember that. Okay, let's do these brows real quick. Oh boy. I'm just using a random palette. And I'm using the darkest color. Since I'm not really going anywhere anyways, we're just gonna use a random dark color. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. That's pretty much my lesson. Don't be an idiot like me. Be nicer to yourself. And don't be too nice to others. I bet you never get that. You know, I get a lot of people saying, like, not a lot of people, but pretty good amount of people I've noticed be like, ew, I get so annoyed. People say you can't be too nice. Like, what do you mean by that? You can't be mean to get a point done. You know what? You're wrong. I really believe that's wrong, because one cannot coexist without the other. And it's not. Sometimes it's necessary, if you think about it, because how are you gonna, like, stand up for yourself without being negative? You feel me? So definitely, that's such a wrong statement. Of course you can be mean. Of course there's time to be mean. You can't, like, sometimes it's necessary, because people deadass will try and take advantage of you no matter how nice you are. So sometimes you just gotta get on their level. Okay? A little bit, just a little bit. Gotta stoop in their level just a little bit to get their attention, to shut them up, to whatever. Stand up for yourself, if anything. You know? Okay. We're just gonna end it there, but yes. Oh my. Okay. Anyways, I guess that's really it for my lecture. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and if there's anything you want to add. I want this community to be very, like, we got this together, you know what I'm saying? We talk to each other kindly, respectfully, or else I will have to block you out of this community, because I want this community to be so spiritual, number one. But if you're not spiritual, you don't have to consider yourself, you don't have to commit to a label. The point is that we need to be a more spiritual, like, vibe. We're very loving and accepting of each other, and we've got each other. We, like, talk to each other. We have, like, a shoulder to cry on for each other, advice for each other, even to myself. Don't forget about me. Yeah. So if you have advice, or you want to say something, whatever you have in your mind, yes, let me know. But also let me know what you think of the quality. What do you think of this video, or videos like this? But yeah, I guess life's a journey, bros. See you on the flip side.
All my time I'm waiting you to answer the phone. Nothing seems to happen, but the last stage is gone. I hope somewhere your voice promises less and us more, but still my pillow's on the floor. Anyone could say that we are never assured.